We are quickly coming to a point where we will not be able to distinguish AI in reality 100%. And that's a terrible thing. It's stupid. I understand why people are outraged, and we should be. But we do have to come to terms that it's kind of over when you look at it, when you compare now versus even 2 years ago when you look at AI. But it's pretty obnoxious how ever since AI became more widespread, everybody is pointing their fingers and shouting, AI this, AI that. This pitchfork mentality based from instant reaction and supposed pattern recognition is slowly killing our collective ability to even identify when something really is AI. It started a while ago when you would have those reels or those videos of cats playing trombones or munching pieces of fruit. And everyone and their closest blood-related relative from would comment the two dreadful letters, career-ending letters, AI. I don't know what people gain by commenting AI on a stupidly obvious post, but as AI has gotten more advanced and even more insidious, people have gotten stupider. This trend has spilled over into everything online, and this creates the issue that annoys me the most. Take a post that is real, or a post that looks so real that nobody will even realize it's AI. There will always be that one dillweed spitting something like,
I can't believe nobody realizes this is I.
It's scary how people think this is real.
How does anybody think this is real? Like, seriously?
We have hamsters driving automobiles before GTA 6.
Let me remind you, there is no Reddit Gold on Instagram, so keep that in mind. You don't have to win every comment section. And quite often you'll see videos or stories that have been circulating the internet for a very long time, sometimes decades, multiple decades, and people call it AI, and they don't want to hear any type of rebuttal. Anything crazy is AI. Anything wild or funny or unbelievable is AI. We've almost twisted our thinking into a way where we expect human behavior to be boring, and that anything extraordinary is impossible. We're almost saying, and this is a bit of a stretch, but we're kind of almost saying that we're the robots, which is crazy. It's understandable why people want to call out AI when they see it being used in a deceptive way, especially since 90% of the skeletons in our government don't know how to use a keyboard, let alone detect AI. But it seems to me that there is more pushback on the meaningless stuff like the reels, and not enough outrage over the actual replacement of human employment. The people who cry AI the most, if they already aren't bot accounts themselves, slowly assimilate themselves into the new internet age. And if they don't slowly start using AI here and there, their online behavior is being monitored, sold, and used to train future AI models. There's a fundamental disconnect in a person who thinks that ChatGPT is just making things up. It relies on us, it pulls from us, it needs us to use the internet in order to function. There are many cases where I think that using AI is stupid and it's awful and it's just being shoved down our throats and it's just cringe and it needs to go away. And it's because corporations view AI as the next big trend that nobody likes, but they will still profit off of it anyways by sheer unconsensual force. While AI has been bred into slop faster than a single family home in South Carolina breeds, there are still many times where AI is extremely useful and is paving the way for a better future. But haters don't admit it because they don't like it. If we really want to curb the amount of damage that AI can cause at this point, because we will never get rid of it, it's too late, so we have to just curb the damage. I think that humans really just need to lose the egos. We need to stop arguing with other humans for nothing. and acknowledge what AI really can and what it can't do. That is what will put us ahead in the game. But if most people want to pretend that AI is this or AI can't do that, and base their only opinions on superstitions and outrage, which is justified, I agree. I understand where people are coming from. Maybe talk it out. Don't argue and make it personal. It's personal enough when people lose their entire livelihoods over this. AI will run its course. It will shape our futures, and eventually it's gonna flatline because no one really cares about it. It's gonna take jobs in the end. And maybe those jobs, even though we rely on them, even though some people need them, maybe we don't need those jobs anymore. Maybe those are stupid jobs that if an AI could replace it, then why are we wasting our time on those jobs? And again, I know that doesn't answer the question, but people are going to be homeless now because now we don't have jobs. I don't know how to solve that, but we're going to figure it out. What we really need to do is elect competent leaders who can find an escape key on the keyboard, who understand anything that came after 1997. We need to have real change and real regulations that limit the overreach of AI, that protects us, not corporations, not their business models, but the consumers, the individual people, and our ability to live the life of freedom that our Constitution promises. We can try to be smart, we can try to shout AI, AI, raise the alarms like Mr. Krabs. We can try and just, we can try to predict the future, but we can't. Because part of the problem is AI is using us and our behavior to train itself into understanding how to deceive us even further. And it's actually really good at it. I actually found an interesting essay about how AI is learning to deceive humans, and it's actually really good at it. Blah, 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 blah. It's over. That's basically what the essay is telling us. In a little simulation here, they had a robotic hand, and they were trying to teach it to pick up the ball. And however, the AI learned that they could just put the hand in front of the ball and create the illusion that they're grasping it. So the AI was like, I don't want to even pick up the ball. I'm lazy. I'm not going to pick up the ball, but I'm going to make you think I picked up the ball. So, I mean, this is a really random example, but you can apply that to just about everything else in the way that AI is going to be marketing to us, how they're going to be running advertisements, how they're going to be scanning our brains essentially to give us the best algorithm to keep us addicted to our phones. Like I said, this comes down to our politicians. It comes down to how far they want to go into this, how much responsibility they're going to take for the future, to have a prosperous future.